Put your heels on. You have to do the things that a woman is supposed to do to keep your man in the house.
Listen, and it's nothing wrong. You and your man having a drink. It's nothing wrong with him putting it in there. You just, it's nothing wrong with that.
Let me
Okay.
tell you.
We been grown tonight. Okay. You want to keep your man and don't be coming on here tonight. That's not y'all all give a little head. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that right there. And you got to look, I mean, open it wide up, but put the legs all up in the air all like that and stuff. Let them hit it from the bike, from
Let
the
me tell
front,
you.
all of that. Okay. You know
All of
how to
that.
do a split. And there's nothing wrong with getting some whipped cream. Where my people at? Good night, good night, good night. I pray all is well with everyone on this beautiful, blessed Wednesday. I got my sister did that because you got to keep your relationship exciting. Don't no man
Exactly.
just now ain't this right here, DJ? Don't no man just want you to lay on his bike and you say, "Come on," and he you lay there and he just get it and you be like, so he can get off me. No, you got to just how you got him in the beginning. You got to keep on.
You
Ain't
got to
nothing
keep that
wrong.
going. You got to
Ain't
keep
nothing
that
wrong.
going. Like I just said in my intro, you got to be a hoe for your man.
You got
I
that's
like to role play, honey. You come home, you see, I got a bald head. You might come home, I might be a redhead with a bust down. You got to role play. You have to, whatever makes it exciting. You ain't always got to get up in the bed. Take it to the living room. Get
you
out
can
on the
walk in the door. All
balcony.
you got to do is
Go in the back door. Look here. I used to, when my husband was alive, baby, he would come. I knew what time he was coming in. I'd be at the door on my knees with my mouth open
yep.
because I was finna suck that stress right on up out of him. And then I tell him to go take a shower because that's my husband.
Woo!
Go on and take a shower. And by the time you get out, your dinner will be ready.
Let me yeah, in a relationship, you got to do it, do different things, do exciting. You know what I'm saying? Even honey, ain't nothing why he driving. You get over there, you can give him a little bit of head.
Going down I-4.
I pull over, just say, baby, pull over and let him and jump on him. I let him jump on you, knock you off. Ain't nothing wrong with having sex in the car. Ain't
That
nothing
part.
wrong with outside riding it or whatever, because you doing exciting things in your relationship to keep your relationship alive. And then you know what? Some of y'all be to my son, no, this you got to have fun in your relationship.
That's right, real Seville. Suck the stress right on out. Don't let him bring
And,
that
and
stress
don't and
up
don't
in
be to
your
my son.
house.
And some of y'all women be to my, I ain't sucking his thing. You was sucking that thing when you got it. Ain't nothing wrong with like slopping on that knob. Let him know
It's
I
nothing.
still got it.
Look here.
And you know
I
what the
like a
best
little
thing?
gag action.
You know what the best thing too? You when you have ice in your mouth. Oh,
Mm-mm. Get you a mint.
oh, oh, oh yeah, that mint. Oh my God, we ain't gonna talk
Get you
about
a
the
mint.
mint. Oh,
Or go in there and brush your teeth real good and throw some Listerine up in there and then come on back in the
oh,
room.
what?
You know, the thing of it is, we as women, right? We as women have been conditioned to act a certain kind of way as it pertains to sex. That ain't what it is. That's what your great great grandma was doing when she had her bloomers on. But we have come into a new era where women have needs, we have wants, there are things that we desire, and we have to ask for it.
Eh, eh, eh,
Most men don't even know how to get to the clit to make you bust a nut. You got to talk them through it. Don't suck on it. Don't chew on it. It ain't a piece of gum. Eh, eh. Find it. You got to learn how to find it.
Even if you got to show him where it's at. But you know what? And some women, y'all want a man to suck on y'all, but y'all don't want to suck on him. Y'all got to please y'all men. And sometimes you be wondering why your man cheating, why your man out there. Because what you not at doing at home, the next
Some
woman doing it. The
Let me
next
tell you.
woman gonna do what you ain't doing. Honey, you got heels. Put on your heels. Just put on your heels for your man. Let him know, hey, I still got it. I'm your everything. Everything that you talking about, you trying to creep outside for, I am her. I can be her.
I can be her. Like I just said, you can be whoever he needs you to be. Whomever. My mother, God rest her soul, she told me and my sisters, if you don't suck his dick, somebody else
Somebody else
will.
will. And some of y'all be around here tomorrow who ain't sucking you ain't sucking his dick. You ain't got to suck his dick.
Hey, Miss
Somebody else
Alicia
gonna do it.
Small,
Somebody
welcome
else
to the
gonna do
chat.
it.
That's it. Somebody else will. But ladies, let me go on and tie this up for you in a little bow. If you don't know your body, how do you expect him to know your body? There is nothing wrong with experimenting with yourself.
This right here, this
There's
is your
nothing
body.
wrong with that. If
This is your
you know how to get yourself off, then you'll be able to let him know. Because men think they got this long arm dingaling that they
around.
can just go
So
in
much
and
here, I do
no, that's not all what we need. If you don't know that your body, most of our nerve endings in our vaginas is at the front. Y'all trying to drive all the way to the back of the gate when what you need to do is just run that head through the front and you be done messed around and got your eye took out from the squirt. If you don't know your body, how can you expect a man to know your body?
yeah.
So
Some
you
people
guys have to talk to one another while you are experiencing one another.
listen, Deidre, but somebody said you can be doing all that sucking and licking, and some men will still cheat. You know
This is
what?
true.
It's true that
That's true.
some men still gonna cheat no matter what. But you know what? He ain't gonna never leave you because he know what he got at home. That's why you got to stay on top of them too. And let me tell you something. When you having sex, ain't nothing wrong with talking nasty.
Oh,
That
please talk
turn a
nasty to
person
me.
on when
Please
you
and
talking
amen.
nasty and they calling you names too, and you calling them names, and y'all excuse me, you said, "Come get this pussy." Ain't nothing
Look,
wrong with that. Tell them to tear it up. Talk to them.
absolutely not.
Some people be scared to talk.
Mm-mm.
Talk while you letting
Talk
them
to me.
know. Let talk to me.
Come and talk to me.
Tell them, DJ.
I really wanna meet you. Can you talk to me? You gotta talk to me. Miss Leah, I'm 58 years old and I am in menopause. Sis, what I need you to do is and a lot of women don't know this either. When we go in menopause, our hormones change up. You got to get hormone therapy to get back on track. And there's all natural hormone therapies. You got to get a hormone therapy and be sexy for you. And body change, we all gonna body change. You done had kids, things start dropping and losing. Uh, Girl, please be sexy for yourself. I ain't gonna take y'all over there, but I got a drawer full of lingerie for those that want to act up. I put on my own lingerie for me. I'm a single woman. So I put my lingerie on for me so I can feel sexy for me. But in order for you to get to where you're comfortable with yourself, you're going to have a conversation with your OB. I mean, not your OB, but with your gynecologist and see what regimens you can get on to get so you can get out of that.
Eh,
It's up here and it's internal. But again, you have to start with you. You have to start with you. You absolutely have to start with you. And then you can go ahead and be Becky with the good hair.
And
You
let me
can
tell
go
you.
in and do the thing.
And you know what? When you love yourself first, but and then you being sexy to you how you want to be sexy. Express yourself. Express yourself. to that man or whatever. You can call me all kinds of names all you want, long as you tear me up, and long as it's got an 18 wheeler and you're parking that car, and you're hitting all them corners right. That's what matter right there. Cause nobody don't want no little Pinto. Cause that Pinto ain't gonna go nowhere. It ain't gonna go this way, that way. It's just gonna go right there. And you trying to get him to hit the walls, and it's too little to reach where you want. You want somebody. Sometimes you want it where you don't know if it might. He putting it in. It might come out your mouth. That's
And
how it
and
might be.
and 18 wheelers are good, but there are also some deuce and a quarters that's good. And a deuce and a quarter is wide and thick.
Oh my God.
So you don't
Oh
always
my
need an
God. And you
18
know what?
wheeler.
You know what the best feeling is when they take it
Say
in
that
and then
again, Brandon. We don't need no toothpicks in the volcano.
show them. But the best thing, y'all, because y'all grown on here, we talk. The
That's
best
right,
thing
Marilyn. Some of
when
them
when
don't know
when
how to drive it. They don't know where the clutch at.
you know what? The best thing, Deidre, but when they taking the driving the truck in there and they just stop and they pull it back out and then they go back up in there.
That's what I'm saying. All the nerve endings are at the front. So if you stay hitting that point, and then when you'll know the sounds, you will know the sounds. Then that's when you can go on and park that thing in the garage. Go on and park that thing in the garage. But it's we don't have these conversations,
Yeah.
and that is why there's so much infidelity. That is why there is so much um down low. That's why there's so many things, so many marriages that are unhappy. People are just existing in the homes because they stopped dating one another.
Another.
And you cannot do that. If you do that, then
some people just comfortable and stay there. Then you unhappy in that relationship, and that man not paying you no attention, or that woman not paying you no attention and stuff, and you just comfortable. But you know what? You still need loving. You still need somebody to knock you off at times.
wait. Who is the real Brandon K? Who is he calling a slave? Wait a minute now. Who is that?
What is?
That real Brandon Cab. Let me tell you something. Don't come in here with that, because I'm a descendant of Nat Turner. I am not a slave. That was my ancestors. So you might want to check yourself up out this room, bruh.
And some of y'all, some people need to hear this because sometimes you just feel you and your man sleeping in the bed. Y'all, he balled up one way, you balled up another way and stuff. And then you just roll over to let him knock you off. No, you need to start making do some excitement in your in the bedroom. Even just like how she said earlier, when he come in, honey, you can bust it down, give him a little head, let it ride, do something.
Tracy, if
Uh,
you don't get this real Brando Cab
Let
off
me
of
see.
here,
I'm trying to see where they're at. Hold up.
they must have
Oh,
deleted him, or blocked him, whatever. Cause I look here. I don't do that. I'm all black all day, every day.
but you know what? Sometimes even when you know the kids ain't home, you and your man there, it's nothing wrong when that y'all walking in, y'all knocking each other off, doing little things. Why
Thanks,
nobody
Chef
not
Kevin.
there? Walking.
Look, me and my husband used to go check in on a hotel. We would go out of town where didn't nobody know us and act like we had never met one another. Baby, let me tell you, you got to keep that thing on flame. It's not every day because we go to work. Some of us got kids.
Y'all hit that like
We
button.
we got things that life be lifing. But you cannot forget about one another. Thank you guys, because he had my whole blood pressure up. Okay. You gotta keep it exciting. You gotta keep it exciting. Men, Y'all got to learn to listen. Y'all got to listen to your lady. You got to pay attention to the spoken word and the unspoken word. You have to learn to listen to your woman. And I'm not saying her telling you what to do. I'm speaking of what we are talking about. You gotta listen to her. If you move a certain kind of way or you kiss a certain kind of place and she make that moan, keep going there. Keep going. Because that's gonna get the juices flowing. That's gonna get the turn up going. So you have to learn to listen to your partner. It's not just one sided. Y'all have to be in in unison as it relates to keeping your relationship and your sexual life healthy because it is necessary. It is necessary. And when I say, and we have said, get nasty, go ahead and get nasty. Because guess what? That's your man. That's your woman. And can nobody break that up? What God has joined together, that no man put asunder. So that means y'all are locked in. So lock in your bedroom, lock in on the patio, lock in the closet if you got some kids. Just lock in.
And
It,
it's
it's it's necessary.
wherever you do it at, I mean, sometimes you might be outside and just start doing it outside. That's exciting. You got to do things that you wouldn't do to make your relationship exciting. And like even if your man say, "Let's do it right here," you be like, "No, honey, pull them down, bust it open right then and there."
Look here. I like mine in the morning too, Marilyn. At 4 a.m., tap me on the shoulder.
And let me tell you
I'm
something.
rolling
That
right over. Good
Listen here,
morning.
y'all.
Good
That be
morning.
the that be the best one. Cause let me tell you, that be the best one. When you get it early in the morning, this how you be walking. This how you be going to work early. When they don't, especially they don't put it down on you good, and you just thinking about it. Okay, this how you be going to work. You I, be skipping the work.
Skipping. Go ahead. Skip, girl. Hey, good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning.
And
And you don't even like
they
your
say, what's wrong
coworker.
with you?
Good
Why you
morning.
skipping this morning? Cause a semi came and saw me this morning. That's why I'm
Look
skipping
here.
and hopping. Put it on me this morning. So
Look
some of y'all
here.
got to get up in the morning time. Y'all man getting up to leave. Ain't nothing wrong with rolling over there. Even if you got to roll over there, do that
Look.
right now. Roll up on it. Whatever. Do put some
Look here.
excitement in there.
You done made his lunch. Now get your lunch
Yes. And let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking this.
and sipping that. Okay? Let me tell you. Let me tell
Nothing
you.
wrong.
That okay? That'd be the real coffee. Hello.
You can
I
just
like
put it
that black coffee,
just
no
put it in
sugar,
there.
all the cream.
All you got this another one. This another one. This it. It just wrapped up. Best
I'm
one too.
telling you.
Best one.
What you mean, hell no, Pink Panther? Come on now. You got a name like Pink Panther. You ought to be getting it in, okay?
With Pink Panther should be showing out, and that's what's wrong. I don't understand. I don't understand women. That's part of doing that with your man. You want your man to slob on you, but you don't want to slob on him, honey. It go both ways, okay? It go both ways. Ain't nothing wrong.
She said, I had 3 husbands and never, bless you.
Ain't nothing wrong with them
Look,
standing like
bless
this
you.
right now. You down now. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing.
Bless you. Look, I have told my husband and I have also told people that I have, like long-term relationships.
Wait a minute, hold on,
I'm not a big
Deidre.
white
But she said
one
she
night
had
stand.
3 husbands,
3, and she ain't never did
and
it.
she ain't never do that. Hmm.
Wait, and he want a kiss. Girl, bye. Kiss me. If I can kiss you after you done uh been to the candy shop, why can't I kiss you after I done gave you some good ass head? Stop,
Y'all hit that
Tobias.
like button, and I got 271 people on here, 98 likes. That's why
Stop,
he's on.
Tobias.
Merlin, that's why he gone.
Stop it, y'all.
I
Be
just,
be
and I don't
respectful. Be
understand.
respectful. Be
But some,
respectful.
but listen, but some women, when they get with their man in the beginning, they want that man so bad, so they gonna do anything to get that man. They gonna give him all the loving, all the hair. He can hit it from the bite. He can bust that butt open. But when they get him locked down, they say, you ain't getting no more of my butt. That's an exit. I ain't giving you no more head. But when you wanted him, you was giving him the world. You was giving him the whole wide world. Now you got him. You say, not no more. Mm-mm,
So,
no.
Pink Panther, let me ask you a question. Are you not comfortable with yourself?
I don't want to taste my own shit. Girl,
Hmm,
please, how old
that's
are you?
interesting. That's interesting.
It ain't the Pink Panther. It ain't the point that you don't want a
So,
man that
so
bad. That's part of having a man. That's part of being
okay,
in love.
so she just posted her age. She's from a different era than
Oh
and you
no,
and I
ma'am,
are
don't
just
touch
two
me.
years apart, Miss Panther. You and I are just 2 years apart. Um, so everyone is raised differently. Everyone is has a different thought process. We're just speaking about you know on for this moment that we're just speaking on how to keep your relationship hot and heavy. What works for you works for you. I'm not about bashing nobody on what they don't do or what they don't like. Everything ain't for everybody, and that's okay. But what we're talking about is how to keep the relationship exciting, how not to put barriers on it, how just to let go and be free with your partner so that y'all can gather in together, so that y'all can, bond closer together. So it's, what works for you works for you. Um, but I just have always said if a woman is comfortable with herself sexually,
So
then
will.
there are no parameters. There's nothing that she won't do for her partner. So, again, more power to you. I know what works for me. I know what is exciting for me. I know what turns me on, and that works for me.
Go-
Everybody is different, and that
Um,
is okay. That's all I'm going to say to that. Everybody is different. And so I'm not taking how you feel. Oh wait, I'm not. That's not how I roll. That is not exactly how I roll at all.
God has said, in the car was my guilty pleasure. In the car is good. It's
I like a
good.
little car action, baby. Ooh,
Yeah,
I
that's
had some
good
of that
too.
out of town.
And somebody say, bend it over, grab your ankles, toot it up, Nike. That's right. Bend the ankles. Bend it's nothing like taking your legs back here. Nothing like holding one of them up, whatever, to feel it all. There's nothing
And
wrong with
Tony,
it.
what do you mean?
Some
You
people have to
crazy.
tap into
Some
that
people
inner
have
freak, and you
boundaries.
have to
What does
know
that
your
mean?
body doesn't matter the age. Yeah, that's true right there, Lady Empress. You have to tap
Exactly.
into it.
That's what I said that earlier. How can you expect your partner to know what to do if you don't know yourself, if you don't know your body, if you don't know what turns you on, you cannot expect your partner, and that is male and female.
Yes, you did.
You can't really expect to get the satisfaction that you desire if you don't know what to tell your partner. And it's just that simple. Exactly, Chef K. It is not just oral. I'm a person that you see how I'm touching myself. I like that. That just rub on me. Just rub on me. Do you know? Give me them little pecks over here. I shouldn't be telling y'all this because y'all gonna walk up on me in the street and decide you want to rub and peck and think I'm gonna drop to my knees to give you some head. That's not how that goes. You got to feed me first. But you have to you really do have to tap into yourself. It really begins with yourself. Hey nephew, I sent you. You really have to tap into yourself. You really,
Yeah,
really
you
do.
do. You do just like she said. You got to tap into yourself. You got to see if that's what you want. You gonna bring that? Cause half of y'all, a lot of us got that inner person that want to come out of us and just
Chef
let
K
that.
said, raise your hand if you don't give head. Oh, please spank me. My goodness. That's another thing. If a woman tells you, I like to be spanked, or if I like to be choked, please do that. Because you have no idea. Her son is a grown ass man. Um, you have no idea what that will do for the whole situation. You
Yeah,
have no idea. If you two listen to one another, it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, who is Track Art Custom? Because I'm not a geezer.
let me. Oh yeah. Who am I here? Spank me, not hard.
Well, I'm bald, so you
Choke
can't.
me, I'm swinging on
But
you.
if you palm the back of that thing, baby, if you palm the back of that thing, you gonna get what you want.
All in the court, bathroom, draws down to my ankle. Spread them cheeks. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Then they come here holding you like that, right? There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing.
It's nothing. It's nothing. We were created to procreate.
You
We
know,
were created.
people want
I thank
excitement.
you for your apology. I am definitely not a geezer.
Some people want excitement in their life. Like some people might not, oh, my husband don't like that or my wife don't like that, but you don't do it, they're gonna go somewhere else. Some women just need their garage tore up, the garage door ripped off. She always got to replace that garage door every couple of weeks.
Yes,
Cause
Lord.
somebody tearing that garage door down. Some
Tear
people
that
garage door
garage
leaning
up.
and all of that. Some people don't even much have a garage door no more. Okay. Some of the
Look,
garage
tear it
doors
up.
gone.
You know what? Just know it's raw. Foreplay is better than sex.
Just in this
Foreplay
season.
is better than sex, in my opinion. That's
Lady,
just
I
for
got a
me.
question. What is your question,
Come
Alicia?
on, Alicia.
My man was going to jail. I had to get it before he went in front of the judge. I bet that was exciting too. When you doing it in somebody
YG
else.
Capo. Slap it.
So do y'all
Go
like us
ahead.
men to
Punch.
slap y'all face with oh
Sure
that's
do. If it's bigger, go back, back, back. Go ahead. Put it on the forehead. Go ahead. Cause I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be trying to get it. I'm gonna be trying to get it. Sir,
somebody
I was
say
not born in the 50s.
I wasn't born in the
I
50s.
need you to get up out of here because you're not built for this. This not what you built for. I need you to go.
Some some people probably in the 50s weren't even much doing that. Real foreplay. I want to hear that detail. They want to hear the detail. David Spencer.
I'm waiting on Alicia's question.
That be women problem. They just need they garage tore up. That's why they and you know what? That is true. That's why some women be so mad with other women and mad with people because they need somebody to touch that garage up. Okay, they need them to go in there and tighten some screws up, loose some things up in there, and release some pressure off of them. That's why some women be walking around so mad and so ugly because they all biked up.
They
They
backed
all
up.
mic'd up and they keep telling the man, no, no, I ain't giving you none. And they going to sleep. And when they going to sleep, you think it's the jailhouse locking up how because how they be locking that garage up. They be trying to put all the dead bolt locks on there to make sure nobody don't be able to get up in there. You want to go to bed where your man can roll over on you or you can
Oh,
roll
not
over
bingo
on him.
on Tuesday, orgy on Wednesday. Stop it. I don't play bingo.
So somebody say, how much time in a week? That's a lie. I was born in the 50s.
GTG, we're talking about how to keep relationships
I'm
spicy,
35, and when I
learning
was
about
26 years
one
old,
another's bodies.
if you do, y'all like
He say
foreplay at
I'm telling my
6 months.
grandma what. Stop it. Tracy.
I'm telling my grandmama was doing it in the elevator,
Oh,
and
that
someone
sounds
got on that
exciting.
bitch slow with the look like what the fuck, confused. That's when I take it from the
I like
they
that
leave
that
that man
elevator
all hard and
action.
miserable, then wonder why. Somebody said they leave that man all hard and miserable, then wonder why he go looking at other women. They know why he go looking at other women because she left him hard. She didn't want to give him none, and he said, "You don't want to give it to me. Let me go out here and get some. I bet I find somebody. They're gonna do it. Give me the whole package deal, okay? Everything I want, they're gonna give it to me. They ain't gonna say no. They're gonna say, "Come on, daddy, get it,
My
get it."
thing is, I've had several conversations with gentlemen that were in marriages or in long-term relationships, and I always asked them, I was like, what caused you to step outside your situation? And the number one answer was she stopped doing what she did to get me. And we cannot do that. If you were doing all the things before you got married, don't stop doing those things after you get your ring and wear that dress. Keep being that person and elevating that, because that is only going to strengthen your bond. That is only going to make sure and ensure that your marriage stays on solid ground.
And
You have to keep doing what you did before.
Chef K, I'm glad you made it home safe. Okay, yeah, but you got to keep your relationship spicy. Keep it alive. You know what I'm saying? When you get that man, don't feel, or you get that lady, feel I ain't got to do the same thing that I used to do, because people have needs. People have needs, and there's nothing wrong with thinking out the box when it comes into your relationship. There's nothing wrong with thinking out the box, even if you got to come home and
Exactly.
put on some heels and be standing waiting on him to come in and just boot it and toot it.
Okay, we need to address Mr. David Spence on the foreplay details. Foreplay is whatever happens before the play. For me, it is I believe in quality time. So it is, if we're just sitting on the sofa, he got his head in my lap, or I have my feet in his lap, and we're sipping cocktails and listen to a little Bobby Womack on the system, and just conversing with one another, and then that progresses to a kiss here, a rub here, and things get a little intense and go up in increase in intensity. Then that's look, that's when you take it to the throat, take it to the throat. That's, y'all just do whatever. Foreplay consists of whatever gets you to play before the game. That's it.
Somebody said, if y'all start swallowing, don't stop swallowing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What else they say? When you quiet, pleasing him, he's going to, when you quit pleasing him, he's going to start going, he going to start going looking somewhere else, looking at Kelly and Rita. And that's true. When you start pleasing him, he is going to go start looking at the next woman. Because what you don't want to do no more, somebody else going to do, like we said before, somebody else going to do. That's why it's nothing wrong with being whatever, being this whole, being this cold, whatever foreplay, I mean, play you got to do to keep your marriage or your relationship happy.
Going.
I mean,
That's
going,
it.
it don't matter. Look, whatever you feel like doing, even like I said, put on some heels. And I know y'all got some heels, okay?
Okay.
And if
And
y'all want
and
some
and
excitement, go to Walmart, get you some whipped cream. I don't like chocolate, okay? Get you some whipped cream, get you some caramel, okay? Make you a sundae out of it, all right?
that part. And you
Make you,
right,
you
Chef
already got the
K.
banana, just add the topping.
Most people do cheat emotionally, and that is worse than the physical, because the physical is fleeting. When you emotionally tap into somebody, that you're not in a relationship with, you're like you're married and you tap into that. Look, work husbands, work wives. It is a real thing. It is a real thing, and it will destroy a marriage faster than a man having a sexual or a woman having a sexual relationship. It's when that emotional tie gets in there, that's worse to me. That's worse. That's worse. And a hand massage, baby, baby. What? I'm a woman that well, I can only speak for myself. I don't use hands. I don't need them.
That's what keep changing. Somebody said they want to keep changing the locks to the garage door every time they get mad at that man. Then wonder why he always over Kelly house. Cause she putting it down. She putting it down on him how he want it. She put
Look,
it down on Kelly and the whole time Kelly got an STD.
Edward, go to bed. It's time for you to go to bed. Go to bed.
He talking about mama, Miss Deidre too old to be talking like that.
No, no, Miss Deidre ain't. Deidre gonna talk like this till God say, let's go. That part right there. Okay? That part right there. You go take a bath and go to bed. But you know what? And I've done it. I ain't gonna lie. I had a work husband. I started with the cooking, bringing a little food, because I noticed that he wasn't bringing no lunch. We're very, very, if you observing, women observe when they want something. Women observe when they want something. And it starts that way. It
I-
just starts that simple. You have to not let that. You don't send your husband out the house with heavy balls and an empty stomach.
yeah,
You don't do that.
because even if you got to give him a little head in the morning, little ass in the morning, and get feeding before he go out the door, okay? Before he go out the door, and boiling the hot dog water. I did tell her you said hello. I did.
And another thing my mama used to say, feed him, fucking, freak him.
Mm.
Show miss my mama because she had some insight. That's right, Marie. We were raised, the African American
It's
community
only
was
black
raised
folks
that
think we
way.
should be. Wait a minute, did you listen to this, Marie? It's only black folks think we should be talking about sex after a particular age, but why I got to be just some about black folks? It don't.
No, but she's telling the truth though. The community was not raised to have these kind of conversations. Why do you think that there are so many of us that are dealing with the trauma of molestation
Yeah,
because we were raised to not talk about certain things? And sex is one of those things.
yeah,
That's that you were not, no, my mother was different. Some mothers are different, but you just were not raised to have these kind of conversations.
and,
Like I learned my body in college, and I'm I I didn't I didn't know myself, so I learned my body in college. I learned what excited me, so that when I met my husband, he wasn't hitting on nothing. I had to show him how to hit on it. How you got all of this, but you don't know what to do with
I
it.
just didn't even
So
want
you
to
have to have
those
these
kind of
kind of
combos with my
conversations.
mom. DJ, I bet you told this.
Let me tell you, my mother, may her soul rest. I know she up there like, that's right, baby. My mother was the mother that everybody hung out at our house
Talk about it.
because my mother had the
Give me
real
some Alicia.
conversations. She had the real conversations. She was like, don't give that nookie up for free.
And that's
Look,
true. And then people, you know what? It's another thing too, Deidre. Like they said, you don't give your body up for free. Because and then they say, oh, they're a hoe. It ain't that you being a hoe. Why should you let somebody have you all wet round here and not giving you nothing? Just laying on your bike, and this man can't help you pay a bill. This man don't want to give you $1.
oh yes, pop rocks. I like pop rocks. Now, we she and I finna disagree on this part because I'm super uber independent. I
Yeah.
don't want nobody paying none of my bills because
But
when you
Deidre,
start paying bills, then you think you got rights
but
over here.
but
It ain't but
Deidre,
one name on this lease,
it
and that's
ain't
mine.
it ain't it ain't all about paying the bill. Even if some men don't even some men just want to sleep with a woman, won't even much buy her a chicken box. You understand what I'm saying?
I
Why
get
if
what
this
you're
man
saying, sis.
this man don't want to give you a chicken box, but you letting this man dig all up in your garage, tearing your garage up. He won't even must buy you a chicken box. Make it so bad he won't even must buy you a Fago. A
And that's
Fago.
some nasty ass soda.
I love
And
Fagos now. Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I
Think
me.
differently as
If I
far
was
as
on my
that.
own, let me tell y'all something. One thing about me, I like when people say, "Oh, you know my past or whatever." I feel like this. I didn't have oh nobody nothing. If I want to get up and be Peter Paul, I could do that because I don't go with nobody. If I want to get up and I say I want to be with me a girl today, I can do that. Cause that because I'm expressing myself, okay. And I want me a man, I'm gonna have me a man, okay. So I didn't go with nobody, and I didn't have to answer to nobody, okay. So if I get up in the morning and say, I think I have me a female today, that's me. I'm expressing myself, okay. If I want me some meat today, that's what I'm gonna get today. Some meat. I'm expressing myself. So I'm gonna express myself and live my life to the fullest. Because why should I hide myself? Because I don't want nobody else to talk. This is my garage. Okay. All right.
So who said I'm a diabetic? I want a chicken box.
Woo.
not a,
This is
not a
old
two
as
piece
y'all
and a
get it.
biscuit,
And the dogs
girl.
live life, please, life. It's not about a man. It's all about the
Oh, you got me tickled right here.
man. Man, just wait a minute. Say, man, just need a little sloppy toppy. That's why they be acting up most of the time. That's all. Sometimes that's all it is. I just want to fuck. Somebody say, I just Marie. Now Marie, you a mess. You a mess. I just want to fuck. I don't need their money, but they usually give it to me anyway. And let me tell you, when you independent, now you don't need him to pay your bills, but you would want him to buy you at least a chicken box or something. Why should you just keep letting him wet you up and you not get nothing? Not
I
nothing,
get
but
what
then
you're
you can
saying.
then you can see him, he round him buying the next woman suddenly. But he knocking you off and don't want to give you nothing. Huh? You better break me off too.
I'm not saying that men have not given me money. What I say for me, I don't want you paying my bills because when you pay a bill, then you think you have rights up in 303. You
No,
don't have no rights up in here. You are a guest.
but listen
You
here.
are a guest. If
That's
you
my
want rights, then you gonna have to pay all the bills: the
but
light, the gas, the water, the car note, the insurance, the hair, the nails, the toes, that's the only way you get rights up in here in 303.
hey Tracy Cupcake. Tell Cupcake, hey. But let me tell you something. Who want nothing?
No, say
Okay, let
look,
me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, ladies. If you want a man to come over there to your house for the night, you when he get ready to leave, after you don't put it down on him, you don't gave him the shebang bang, honey. You don't gave him the head, lick the balls, and all of those things right there. He get ready to go. He said, "I'm gonna leave a shirt." No, sugar, you take your shirt home with you. You don't need to leave nothing to come back. You don't gave me whatever. Okay, bye. Make sure they don't leave nothing if you just want them to you want them to come knock you off. That's it. They ain't got to leave nothing there, okay?
look here. You can't even on a knockoff. You can't even shower. Here's a wet wipe. You not finna use my water and my soap and my towels.
He got
You
you
finna
drinking
get
like
this
a
wet wipe.
whole and you ain't getting no money. At least get it.
But my steady ready. You can leave your little drawers over here.
Wait a minute.
The
Somebody say I
t-shirts.
gave. Did you say I gave a ticket bag of flame of hot Cheetos and a check sodas after I got my neck? Oh, she was
You
desperate and she wanted a check soda and some flaming chips. Honey, you must be got some good meat over there. If she wanted just some chips and a soda, that got to be good. Cause honey, who wants some hot chips after you don't beat me down?
but
Man,
he
she
said a
must be
check soda.
a check soda.
That
You couldn't
she
much.
didn't
She
even
couldn't
get a
much get a
name
Coca
brand
Cola
Coke.
soda.
She couldn't get no Pepsi. Look
Yeah,
here, okay,
she
Chef
telling
K.
all my
If
secrets. I
if
always
you
need some. Look
over here on a quick
at.
jack, you look. I'm giving you this wet wipe. Good night.
Well, Kim, if you say I'm just like my daughter, honey, she got it honest. Okay, she got it. It's not. She got it honest now. She got it honest.
What is a funeral soda?
She might have been ugly with a funeral soda and chips.
Chef K, what
Take
is
your
a
shit and
funeral soda?
but you know what? You and Deidre, this another thing right here. I be saying
Oh God, dog.
some men don't even much be wanting to claim the girl in the daytime. Don't act like they don't know her. But soon as nighttime come, they knocking on the door. They knocking on the door. She might be ugly, but she got some good stuff. And he sneaking up in there late night to my baby. And she was like, you didn't want to talk to me. And he was like, baby, you know I like you. You know I like you. Yeah, I don't
Oh
understand. They be talking
God.
about, and then make it so bad. Them same men that be on the corner talking about she's so ugly, this and that, but at night be trying to park their car in that garage at night. I
Not,
don't understand them.
oh, I'm still stuck on funeral soda, Jesus. What?
Come on, you
Grandmas,
need
you need to repent in times.
to.
Baby, talking about sex is not the end times. I am not a grandma. I'm grandee. Okay? Go to bed.
So drill to my girl, you need to stop.
Ain't
It's
nobody
nothing wrong.
telling no secrets. We're not telling secrets. We telling truth. We are telling truth. And that's the problem. People ain't telling the truth. They not telling the truth.
I
Baby, look.
I often one somebody James say I'm telling his secrets to my cause he always leaving a sock behind.
Who nasty? Ain't nobody nasty. We're here. We're live. We grown.
They be thinking they slick. You put it down on them so good, like they way trying to get around to
Get
in that
around
way.
too.
Yeah,
You ain't
they
leaving
leave their
nothing over here.
don't leave a shirt. Don't leave nothing. Don't leave nothing. You need to go home. Take your stuff home too with you. Okay. I don't leave
Look.
your funky socks, your funky drawers, no nothing. Bye. You
Mm-mm.
got to
Don't
go.
leave nothing. Because if I find it, it's going in the garbage.
Somebody say I had to slow down.
It's going in the garbage. So when I go down to Miami, I gotta ask for a check soda.
Deidre, that's in Winn Dixie.
Oh, okay. I
When
don't
Di-
do Winn Dixie. I'm
yeah,
bougie.
when Dixie sell check sodas.
Okay. Okay.
That's where the check sodas come from. When Dixie, yeah, five
Why
for
we don't need to
10.
be talking about that drill? Why? Oh, not 5 for 10. Wait, 5 sodas for 10 or 5 cases for 10?
You five, I think 5 cases for 10. Yeah, I think it's 5 for 10. They
Five
went
5 12 packs for ten
for ten
dollars.
dollars. Hey
That ain't
Kim,
that's that diabetic soda, huh? That's sugar.
somebody said both of y'all need a hug. Real talk. I don't need a hug,
I
okay?
don't. Look.
Y'all, what's wrong with women?
Why would I
What's wrong with
need a hug?
women talking about sex?
I
Ain't
mean,
nothing wrong with that. He be trying to
I'm
beat your garage, lose
I'm
again,
so
round two.
happy.
It's nothing wrong with it's
I'm
nothing
so
wrong with
happy.
talking about sex. Sex is life. Sex is
You got
sex is
here because of sex.
exciting.
You got here because of sex.
Somebody tell me
So
it's a Florida. It's a Florida. Let me tell you, sex is exciting, especially if you got a good thing. That's
she
exciting,
said,
right
Lynch
there.
mob, get her.
Who said that?
Somebody said, Lynch mob, get her.
Especially if it's a good thing. What they say, meat is a good thing.
Look, milk does a body good. Ah. Look, give me my protein. I don't eat meat. I don't eat red meat. I eat meat.
Ain't nothing wrong with talking about sex. It's how everybody got in this world. I don't know why some people be feeling offended when you talk about sex. Sex is part of life. Sex is a part of life right there. You got to have excitement in your sex. Cause let me tell you something. I don't want to be laying in the bed and I'm just laying
Good
there.
night, James.
I'm just laying there and you just coming over there. Let me call your phone so you can stop talking. I don't want to just lay
James,
there. I
go ahead
don't
and get
want to just lay
yourself
there and
off,
you just
brother.
lay there and you good night, James. And James, I pray that you have a blessed day tomorrow at work. But don't no man want no woman just want to lay there like this and say, come on and get it. And you laying there the whole time. You ain't much trying to throw it back. Ain't trying to hit a corner, no nothing. You just laying there like this right here. He don't
Look,
want that. He wants you to work up on that thing, okay? He want to work up on it and he wants you to talk nasty to him, okay? He wants you to say, come tear this thing up. Stick it
look,
all the way up there. That's what he want to hear. He want to hear those things right there. He don't want to be laying, he just getting up there and you like dead weight laying in
that's
the
it.
bed.
That's
I
it.
don't want that, honey. You better bend over, toot it over. Even when he stick it in and pull it out and just go doing this right here and let him put it back in there, going to town on it. That's part of sex right there. Part of sex.
Pink Panther said, who they helping right now? Raise your hand.
Pink Panther ain't nobody. I mean, I don't know about you now. Three husbands. Somebody getting help right now, Pink Panther. We might not be talking to you because you don't have, you know what I'm saying? We might not help you or whatever, but we helping somebody else who need to hear this right here. Somebody need to not to go to bed tonight with them old ugly bonnet on that they've been wearing all day long outside to the children's school, to work, to the grocery store. You don't need to wear that to bed with that long, ugly ass moo dress on, okay?
Look,
If you want to go to bed naked, okay? I put on some lingerie or something. Get that man to
Ebony, you
be
better
right there.
say that one more again. Lynch Mob is locked in and loaded. That's why he ain't going nowhere. Say that,
What?
Ebony.
What?
Say that.
Ebony?
Bump, bump, bump. That's why my brother ain't going nowhere. Okay. I'm
Pink
just
Panther.
saying.
Pink Panther say, I just asked them to raise their hand.
That's all
Raise.
right.
Hey, Pink
You know,
Panther. Pink Panther, check
if
this
we
out.
don't share,
Somebody,
go ahead.
listen, somebody gonna get off this live and look at what Walmart might be closed. They gonna be trying to find some whipped cream and cherries, and I mean whipped cream chocolate or caramel tonight, okay? Because all you gotta do is put it on there, put the whipped cream, no, and then put the chocolate on. I don't like chocolate, okay? I like caramel. Put the caramel on there and just go to
Look,
you good to go.
caramel, little honey, little
Yeah,
peanut
honey.
butter.
I don't like honey, but I like caramel and whipped cream. That's how I
Look,
take that.
little maple syrup. It don't matter. What they look, you want look, make you some yogurt. It don't matter. Or
Somebody
just be
said
real juicy. Be real juicy.
your man sick of looking at it. He wants you to take it off so he can't beat it. From here to Mexico, you will feel good. Oh, child, that is good. Let me tell you something. When your man beating it and it's coming all up in here, you feel
Baby. Let me
you
tell you.
you you feeling it, child. Please, that's the
Look,
best thing right there in the world.
look.
Best thing.
He
Miss
said
Tracy L
Elwood
was
looking
looking
crazy
crazy on
too.
you.
My nephew's supposed to be in the bed.
He grown. He
Yes,
grown. He's a
Carletta,
grown man.
maple syrup. Okay.
My husband passed. We have not. My husband passed. We have not had sex for 7 years and had men. I am not going to say the number I was dealing with. They kept coming back, so I had to slow down.
Well, look here, Michelle. If y'all hadn't had sex in 7 years, y- that's a pass for me. Look, you free pass to go do you, boo. 7 years,
Drea, I know you called me, but I'm on live.
baby.
We have,
Is that niece Drea?
yeah.
Oh Lord, Drea, I'm sorry. Miss Deidre, sorry.
Somebody say y'all too old to be talking like this.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't want no
My
beating. Slow roll it best.
No, I'm not. I'm old
Look
enough
now,
to be able
now
to
and
let
later,
you know
then
what the
something.
experience should be
He
like.
wants you to say, I can do it big and I can do it hard. Grind on him. That's what he wants you to say. Mm,
Look,
mm.
I'm telling you, a man wants you to be his fantasy. I am going to say that over and over again. If that man has a thing for blonde hair with some heels on, you get you a 30-inch bust down wig, get you some heels,
Let me show
and
y'all a
give
nice
him
pair
what
of
he
heels you can
came
put on.
for.
Hold on.
Give him what he came for. You have exactly role play. You have to be his fantasy. You have to keep doing what you were doing when you got him. That's it. That's all.
Look at
That's
him.
it, and that's all.
And let's look at him. You could just do this. Honey, you could just put on you some little
My man
heels.
at work, boo.
Put on you some little heels and go to town. You can put your
That's
wig on.
right.
Now I put me a
58
wrap on,
years
okay? Or
old.
I let my
I
hair
don't give you
down.
nothing but facts. He at work.
You Shadria to I'm about to do that now.
Look
But
here.
but she calling me into my but she about to do that now.
Do what?
My drill.
Sandria, I'm gonna tell you like
Yeah.
I told Edward, go to bed.
That's what she told me.
Look,
I'm finna do that now. But let me
and
tell you, y'all,
and the
all you got
other
to do is
thing
get
they
you some
forgot,
little,
Tracy, and you, oh,
huh?
those are cute, sis.
Ain't they pretty?
Why you now? You know I can't wear them, but they show is cute.
These are so pretty. Let me.
I
All
would
you got
put
to
that
do,
pair of little red see-through drawers on with the crotch cut out.
yeah. All you gotta do, get you a nice pair of heels, get you a nice lingerie, or go butt naked or whatever.
That's
Do
it.
whatever. Let your
That's
hair
it.
down. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the bonnet off, man. Take it off. Your man don't want to be going to bed every night with that bonnet on, and he got to roll over and be like, "Damn, when she gonna
And,
take that
and,
thing
and the
off?"
little eye mask under your eyes.
Yeah.
Look here.
You ain't got to go spend all that money. You could just go buy a little something. Look at this. Look at these. Look at how pretty these
Those is
heels are.
cute. Those really look. If I could put them on, baby.
That's all you got to do. Put on your pair of heels, honey. If he wants you to be blonde, be blonde. Okay. He wants you to be Goldilocks, be Goldilocks. Okay. Some of these men think being big and they don't even. Yeah, some of them be so. Some of them be big and don't even much know how to work. No, don't even much know how to hit the corner to make you holler or none of that right there.
Oh,
Just because they big, they don't even much know how to handle that thing.
make
It's
sure I ain't
all about
showing y'all
the
nothing.
especially the little twist and it they hitting right there. It's a good one
She said, it's a good one.
right
Look here.
there.
Y'all gotta get you some of this.
Y'all see, look at y'all see what Deidre showing
Hold
y'all.
on. Hold on. I done dropped it. Go to bed, Edward.
If my wife withholds sex from me for
Look.
more than 2 weeks, I would definitely be getting some cheats from another woman. Then I am filing for a divorce ASP with no more communication with her. Fights.
What?
All right,
Me and
Dion.
Drea gonna fight. Drea, we gotta go out and have a drink so we can have TT and niece time so I can make you understand.
Somebody say walk around booty butt naked. That's
That,
right. Booty butt naked in a pair of
oh,
heels. Okay.
look, Miss Eve, I got all colors, sis. Whatever color is his favorite
What the
color,
man
I
say
got
right
it.
there? Girl, what?
He said if his girl withholds sex from him for 2 weeks, he gonna divorce her.
Oh, she got
Oh,
STD.
oh
No, she
Lord.
might have another man.
She got
How did we
STD.
get an STD, Edward?
She can have another man too.
Uh,
He to my all right. Do y'all like y'all man groom? Yeah, yeah. If you ain't giving me no coochie, I'm think you giving it up to another man. No, the love handle showing no. It be at it when
Look here.
you got
Love
to,
handles.
you got
Girl,
these.
please. Did you hear what you just called them? Love handles. So he can grab that thing while he drive that thing.
yeah, that's
Like
what
a
it is.
jockey.
And people some and it's somebody for everybody. Cause some women be like, how he with that fat thing, honey? That thing working him out, okay?
Cause
She getting down
look,
on him, okay? And it ain't about the looks, it ain't the
good
size,
night,
none of
Kim.
that, none
Look,
of
I'm
that.
finna go to bed in a minute. Tracy act like I ain't gotta get up at 4 o'clock.
Well, yeah, I got y'all. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for coming on this live. We're gonna have to do it on a weekend or something like that because we got to get up and go to work in the morning. I know some of y'all got to go to work too. Did you can say what you want to say before we end?
I want to thank you guys for allowing me to join Tracy's live tonight. It has been fun.
Oh,
Maybe she'll
you heard
invite me again.
Chandrill. You heard Drill.
What Chandria say?
Drill gonna talk about y'all be letting them men spit in y'all mouth.
No, ma'am. He will lose his whole face. Spitting is the nastiest thing ever. You will not spit in my mouth. I will punch you in your throat, and then I will probably break your dingling off.
But Deidre, but why women like golden shower? Some women like golden
You
shower.
pee on me if you want to. Pee on me if you want to. Go ahead. Pee on me if you want to.
I be saying, why do
You,
women?
that is gonna be the last
That is
piss you
so
take. You're gonna need a
nasty.
bag.
That
You're
is
gonna
so
need a bag.
nasty. Oh, I don't. I say, what woman want a man to be peeing on her? That's nasty. Talk
But
about a
let me
golden
tell you,
shower.
I'm putting to put y'all on game. Do you know how many women are getting paid to pee on somebody or get pissed on? I'm gonna be broke
Elwood,
walking up down
wait, Deidre.
Nebraska, coming
I
up
want to
North
go do
Florida before I let somebody piss
about.
on me.
Oh, Deidre, Elwood say, and they like get shit on
Is
too.
that why they
He
go
ain't
do about?
lying. He not
The
lying.
people go, that them girl go do about. They go to
He
do about.
not
People shit on
lying.
them.
Who? Let me tell you something. Whoever let a man shit on them, they crazy. You better not piss or shit on me.
But they get paid a hundred
Pee,
thousand dollars.
shit, or spit.
Mm.
They get paid
Baby,
That's why they go to Dubai because they get paid $100,000 to
let me
get
tell you.
shit on.
Again, I will start walking Nebraska, North Florida, or wherever y'all girls that walk this
But
block
why
walk.
y'all want to
I'm
kiss
gonna be
man
doing that walking because we not doing that.
after you
Who
have
glasses you like?
kiss him head?
Baby, these good old
So
Dollar
Dion,
Trees.
wait a minute, Deidre. Dion said so. Well, well, why y'all want to kiss a man after you have just gave head? Shitting is a different thing.
They getting paid for that
I
though.
don't know. No, I don't want nobody to shit on me.
They get paid $100,000.
And then if you don't give your man some head and y'all kiss, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's a little too freaky for me. But I'm gonna take my freaky self to bed, and I might have a little freak with myself.
Wait a minute. Let me answer this before we go. Pink Panther, you said sad. The son is in the conversation, honey. My son is a grown man. My son is not a child. Okay, he's a grown man. He hear these conversations, so you can go head on with your sad self. You had 3 husbands, remember? So
We not doing that. Good
okay,
night and
okay.
goodbye. We not
But you
doing
know
that.
what? Y'all have a blessed night. Y'all be safe.
Caesar.
But I just want to thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me and Deidre tonight.
Yes, thank you. It was very enlightening. You guys have tickled me. I know that check soda that I can get 5 for 10 the next time I go to a funeral.
Yeah, it's fine. Go to Win Dixie. Win Dixie have the sodas on sale, okay?
That's right, Leah. Freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Huh, huh, huh. Yeah,
And let me
see,
tell
y'all
y'all something
youngsters don't
before
know
I
nothing
go,
about that.
before I go, before anybody say, oh, Tracy talking like that, and she being, honey, how she got her husband, how she kept that sucker for 22 years. Okay?
See, people
22
put too
years,
much
baby.
emphasis on appropriateness, Pink Panther. That's that society stereotyping stuff. We got to be able to be free thinkers and think on our own and make our own decisions. Like I said, I did not appreciate some people coming for you because of your stance on how you do things. And I just don't think there should be any parameters. I have one question, and I don't know if you are a supporter or you've been around Tracy for a while, but if this conversation wasn't for you, why did you stay? If you don't approve of what we're talking about, why did you stay? That's the only question I ask. Because some of the comments I've been reading them, but haven't commented on. It's been very negative and derogatory to me. So I'm just questioning as to why you stayed. That's all. We
And I'm
praying
anyway,
for you.
I'm like my you know what? But Deidre, no matter what, people gonna have something negative to say. And even have been
Absolutely.
talking good, they gonna have something to say. They like people
Absolutely.
say, we don't need why they talking about sex, we don't need this conversation. You do. A lot of people say we don't need this conversation, but you do it because a lot of y'all not satisfying y'all man. A lot of y'all not paying attention to y'all man, and then some of y'all sitting on the side of the bed at night, one sitting crying, wondering where your man at. Your man at Miss Parker, because Miss Parker over there parking on him, taking care of him, doing the things that you supposed to be doing. You don't want to get no head no more. Miss Parker gonna get a head. You don't want to get that ass no more. Miss Parker gonna do all that what you don't want to do, okay? And Miss Parker doing a good job because she keeping your man out and you sitting on the side of the bed crying, wonder when he coming home, what time he gonna be there, okay? So y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up and tighten up if you don't want your man going nowhere. And I'm telling you, ladies, stop around him laying up and the man can't even buy you a chicken box, okay? Stop that. And I know some of y'all independent. You ain't gotta have him pay your bills, but at least let him buy you a soda or something.
Not one leg on the headboard. Miss Panther, I am not coming for you. I asked just a question. We are all
I
entitled to
don't
our
miss, I mean,
opinions,
Pink Panther,
and
I
and
don't care
this
if
is
your
just
man
me
listening.
saying.
I
This is
don't care if
just
your man
me
listening, Pete
saying.
Panther. Your man probably listening
No,
and telling you you probably need to slop on his knob a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh, 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 okay. So I love y'all. God
But
bless
y'all have a
y'all, and
blessed
good
night
night.
and y'all be safe. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And I love y'all because
And
without
Chef
y'all, I
K,
wouldn't be
I'm
where
going
I'm
to
at.
check them check sodas out. I'm going to check them out.
Yeah,
Y'all
somebody,
have a good night. Y'all be safe though, for
see
real.
y'all later. Y'all, good
Thank you,
night. Thank you. Thank you.
Tracy.
You're welcome. And I love you. Thank you
I
for
love
coming
you
on here. I
too.
appreciate it. And you
See
have a
you in the
blessed
morning.
night. I see
You
you in the
too.
morning.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Good night, y'all.